Hello and welcome to the United Stand. This is your latest Manchester United transfer news with that real fan opinion. Lots of big things to talk to you about today. We're going to start off with Arjen Robben being tempted, that sounds very bad, tempted by a move to Manchester United. 33 years of age now, Robben, however you do it, and he's contracted to Bayern Munich till 2018. So very similar to Alexis Sanchez, Ross Barkley, Michael Keane before him, a player who's only got a year left on his contract, who could run it down and, or he could move this summer and go for a decent fee. Would we welcome Arjen Robben at Manchester United? Funnily enough, it was only this week that Gary Neville said that that's exactly the sort of winger that Manchester United need. Very two-footed, very useful, very quick, very skillful. Certainly coming towards the end of his career. What fee would we get for him if we wanted to buy him? Probably 20 million, I suppose. Bayern Munich are ridiculous though. They probably want 30. Would you pay 30 million for a 33-year-old Robben who is, a good player, but he'd be a one-season wonder, I think. But if we can't get anybody else, why not give him a go? But could he run the Premier League? Could he do it in the Premier League? Is he a bit injury-prone in the latter part of his career? I like him a lot. I think I wanted him to come to United when he snubbed us for Chelsea years and years and years ago for Mourinho, funnily enough. So but to get him at this age, I mean, he put us out of the Champions League, didn't he, with that absolute cracker of a goal where he was running along going, annoying. But I'd like him in a Manchester United shirt. Do I think it's going to happen? No, but we do need a winger, and there's talk now. Well, let me do this other thing as well. So Ronaldo has apparently come out and said that he expected Gareth Bale to join Manchester United this summer. Very, very odd comment that. Ronaldo normally, as much as I think he loves United and is quite open about that love for us, he tends to talk the other way. I mean, remember at the start of the summer he was like, De Gea to United makes a lot of sense. He never normally sort of says, I expect players to go to Manchester United. He's normally very pro-Real Madrid, who are his employers. But to say, I expected Gareth Bale to go to Manchester United this summer is quite interesting. Maybe he wants him to go to Manchester United this summer. There's a lot of rumour that Ronaldo and Bale don't necessarily see eye to eye on the pitch. And maybe Ronaldo would like Bale to go forth and prosper and go to Manchester United. Bale's obviously closed that door. I don't think Real Madrid particularly want him to go. And I don't think we can do any deals with Real Madrid anyway. And I said that at the start of the summer. I think any deal they do with us, they want De Gea part of it. And that is obviously the big problem. So interesting that Ronaldo said that. The Perisic door seems to have closed. BBC reporting it yesterday that they've got a source at Manchester United, and the chances of a deal for Perisic are slim to nothing, and he's likely to sign a new contract at Inter Milan in the next few days. In fact, if you listen to Italian media, his agency is actually in talks with Inter Milan. Very, very weird deal, Perisic. Perfect player for what we need. I was doing it on the Tactics show yesterday, that natural cross into the 6-yard box, which I think he could provide because he's two-footed. We saw him in pre-season setting up, I think it was Icardi, with a really good cross, and he's done that a few times in the last 12 months, but it doesn't look like it'll happen. Manchester United clearly wanted it to happen and spent a lot of time on it. I just wonder if in June, that was when we were probably closest to doing it. We knew Inter Milan had to pay their financial fair play bill. What's that? Somebody should tell PSG. But they paid it without any problems, and I think United were expecting to drive a hard bargain and get him for a decent price. Inter Milan wanted 50 million. We didn't want to pay it. I think Perisic wanted to come to United. And now he got to go on that tour. He's back training with Inter Milan, and Inter Milan have got a lot of money, and maybe he's thinking, you know what? United didn't go through with the deal. I've been waiting around for a long time. I'm just going to stay where I am. And maybe United still don't want to pay the deal. Maybe they still want Inter Milan. Maybe they still want Martial as part of it, which they're not going to get. So a weird one, Perisic. A lot of work been put in. I think that's the disappointing thing from the transfer window. A lot of work was put into Griezmann, and that fell apart for the reasons we know. But a lot of work went into it. I mean, that was planned for months. Perisic, international break back in March. Mourinho was over talking to his agent, so a lot of work put into that, and it's not come to fruition. Which leads me on to January. There's rumour that Manchester United may just shut up shop now, accept what they've got, get on with the season, and then reassess in January. We've cleared quite a lot of money off the wage bill, with Zlatan and Rooney especially going. But the feeling in the club is that, well, the rumours coming out of the club are that they want Mourinho to sell a player before he brings more players in. This is a bit of a new phenomenon. I don't think that it's necessarily true. I think Mourinho wanted 4 players, and I think if they could get that fourth, they would. But essentially, I think in January he will be able to reassess. He will know what squad players are part of his long-term plans and maybe make a signing in January. I personally don't get excited about the January transfer window. I think it's a bit of a hint for what's coming in the summer, but we very rarely do anything. We've let players go like Schneider and Memphis. I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if we did go for a signing in January. I'm sort of hoping we'll make one in the next few days. So the poll today is, would you take Robben to Manchester United, or Robin, or whatever, and Batman as well maybe? But no, top right hand corner is the I. Drop your poll on there, cast your vote, give us your thoughts. Yeah, nothing else to report really. Give us your comments below. Do you think we're going to sign somebody in the next few days? A lot of people are thinking we won't do. There's still 15 days left. Still 2 weeks left of this transfer window. I think there's going to be a lot of activity at other clubs. I expect Chelsea, Arsenal. I mean, Chelsea apparently after Belotti now. Can you remember at the start of June when we thought we were getting Morata and Belotti? Who'd have thought they could both be up at Chelsea? I think clubs will do deals. I think City will do another deal. I think Chelsea will. I think Arsenal will. I think Liverpool will. Will United? Will we just be happy with what we've got? Is it enough? That's the question. I will be live tonight. Probably not at 8 o'clock. In fact, I can pretty much guarantee it won't be an 8 o'clock show tonight. I've got a summer party at work, so that's straight after work. But I will do a video for you. I will do a video probably off my phone on the walk home, which will be fun. What I would say about that is make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell, which is there, because when I go live off my phone, it just goes live. So there's no pre-live comments or anything like that. It just goes live. I'll try and tweet when it's going to be. I would predict probably around 8:30, 9:30. But I'll see you all later. Get commenting and enjoy your day. It's nearly the weekend, which means another game. And don't miss the preview. It was fantastic last night. We've got tactics and everything in it. The preview was brilliant. Don't miss it. All like moving lines and everything. So let us know what you think about that. Thanks for watching.